Have you ever thought that one person's life could teach a lesson so powerful it changes not just them, but an entire nation? The Bible tells an amazing and emotional story about Hosea, a story of love, betrayal, and redemption. It shows God's unending love and holds a mysterious message that still makes us think today. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do so and join us in spreading this message. Can you imagine a life so dramatic and painful that it teaches not only one person, but a whole nation about God's deep love? Hosea's story is one of the most touching and powerful in the Bible, woven with threads of love, betrayal, and redemption. It hides a mysterious message that makes us wonder, can true love really overcome every obstacle? Let's dive into this journey and uncover the deep meaning of this ancient story. Hosea was a prophet given a unique and challenging mission by God. This story takes place when Israel was divided into two kingdoms, Judah and northern Israel, during the reign of Jeroboam II. Israel was at its peak of military success and wealth. But this prosperity came at a terrible cost. People forgot God, broke his covenant, and started worshiping idols. Corruption, bribery, and moral decay hollowed out society from within. At this time, God told Hosea, "Go, marry a prostitute and have children with her." This wasn't a simple command. It was a symbol, a vivid picture of Israel's spiritual unfaithfulness, chasing false gods instead of staying true to God. Hosea married a woman named Gomer, but this marriage was never easy. Gomer didn't leave her old life behind. She repeatedly betrayed Hosea, yet he never tried to abandon her. They had 3 children, and God chose each child's name to carry a message. The first son, Jezreel, symbolized the coming judgment on Israel. The daughter, Lo-ruhamah, meaning no mercy, showed that God would no longer show mercy to Israel. The third son, Lo-ammi, meaning not my people, showed that Israel had separated itself from God. These names carried personal pain for Hosea because Gomer's unfaithfulness broke his heart and affected their children's lives. But the real turning point came when Gomer left Hosea completely to chase her lover, believing they would provide her with food, water, wool, and wine. This was a bitter truth. Just like how Israel ignored God's blessings and gave credit to idols for their prosperity, Gomer, too, rejected Hosea's love. But her happiness didn't last long. Her life spiraled into ruin, and she was sold into slavery. Even then, God told Hosea, "Go, bring her back." Hosea paid 15 shekels of silver and some barley to buy Gomer back and told her, "Now you will live with me. No more prostitution. No going to others." This moment reflects God's tireless love, always calling his people back, no matter what. So, what was that mysterious message? Hosea's life wasn't just a personal tragedy. It was a living mirror to show Israel its mistakes. God turned Hosea's pain into a message. He loves his people so much that, despite their unfaithfulness, he's ready to forgive and bring them back. This story isn't just about the past. Even today, it asks us, do we recognize God's love in our lives? Or, like Gomer, do we chase worldly things, forgetting where true happiness lies? Hosea's story shows us the depth of love, the power of forgiveness, and a ray of hope. It tells us that God's love never ends. He always calls us back, no matter how far we stray. So, the next time you face challenges, remember Hosea and Gomer's story and think, maybe there's a mysterious message waiting for you too. Hosea's story teaches us many important lessons. It's not just an old Bible tale. It's a deep and relevant lesson for our lives. It teaches us about love, forgiveness, and God's unending grace. Let's see how we can apply this story to our daily lives and find inspiration from it. 1. Understand the power of love. Hosea accepted Gomer, despite her repeated betrayals, and brought her back. This teaches us that true love is selfless and patient. In our lives, whether with family, friends, or partners, we should try to love without conditions. When someone hurts us, can we, like Hosea, choose forgiveness and restoration instead of anger or revenge? 2. Recognize our idols. Israel abandoned God for idols, and Gomer left Hosea for worldly pleasures. Today, our idols might not be golden statues. They could be money, success, relationships, or anything that pulls us away from God or our true values. Are we putting our priorities in the wrong place? This story encourages us to reflect and see where our true faith and trust lie. 3. Practice forgiveness. Hosea didn't just forgive Gomer. He welcomed her back with honor. That wasn't easy, but it reflected God's love. In our lives, forgiving someone who hurts us can be hard, but Hosea's story reminds us that forgiveness frees others and brings us peace. Can we let go of grudges and give someone a fresh start? 4. Trust in God's grace. Like Gomer, we sometimes stray onto wrong paths. Hosea's story assures us that God's love and grace always call us back. When we make mistakes or face failures, it's important to remember that God never abandons us. Can we trust His mercy and surrender our lives to Him again? 5. Be a source of hope for others. Hosea was a messenger not just for Gomer, but for all of Israel. There may be people around us who are lost or hopeless. Inspired by this story, we can be a source of love and support for them. Can our words and actions show someone that there's still hope for them? To apply this story, take a moment to think. Is there a relationship in your life that needs forgiveness? Is something pulling you off the right path? Or maybe you feel like Gomer, lost and searching for a way back? Hosea's story reminds us that God's love is always there, ready to embrace us no matter what. Take a small step today. Maybe apologize to someone, forgive someone, or open your heart to God. This story teaches us that with love and grace, any new beginning is possible. Hosea's life challenges us to prioritize love, faith, and forgiveness in our daily choices. It gives us hope that no matter how complicated our story is, God's love will always lead us to a better future. So, keep this story in your heart today and make it part of your life. Friends, if this video touched your heart, share it with your loved ones. Subscribe to our channel and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss these inspiring Bible stories. May God's blessings be with you all. See you in the next video. Praise be to Jesus.